What if I told you that 70% of the quality commercial leads that we generate for our cleaning clients come from emails that most companies completely ignore? I'm talking about general emails tied to specific office or facility locations. Emails like front desk at, contact at, info at, city office at, so Seattle office at, or even an email like for a franchise location, a specific one. It's gonna have a series of numbers and letters, and that's like their unique identifier. These are general emails that you can find using a tool called clay.com quite easily, and they consistently lead to booked walkthroughs and closed contracts. Here's the thing. These inboxes belong to real locations in your service area. They're monitored by receptionists, office managers, facility managers, actual business owners, or they're a catch-all, so they go to multiple people. Most cleaning companies skip right past these emails because they think that no one reads them. But here's what they don't know is that these emails often get forwarded to the right person, or they're actually just the right person that it's going to. You don't need to be paying for expensive ads or buying overpriced lead lists or having to pay a monthly or yearly fee for a lead database to get you only the decision makers that they have info on in your service area. Today in this video, I'm going to be walking you through our exact process. It's going to be very actionable. Like simply, I'm not holding anything back. You can take the template that I put in the description of this video, put it into a free trial of Clay after you sign up. You can end your trial before you even pay. And all you have to do is just pay for the list email validation. You can use the tool that I recommend, which is Findymail, which is going to be automatic. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want. Just validate these emails before you send to them. I'm going to explain more, but quick intro, a little bit of a context. My name is Spencer. If you don't know me, I run an outbound lead generation agency called Outbound Hero. We help commercial cleaning and janitorial companies across the US land commercial leads in their service area on a daily basis, leading into booked walkthroughs and closed recurring contracts very regularly. Whether you're using cold email in your business today or you're not, this video will show you how to automatically generate bulk quality leads using AI and automation so that you can consistently book several walkthroughs in your service area each week. To find the location-specific general email to contact, you need to put the hat of a consumer on. So imagine you live in Seattle, Washington, you need a chiropractor, your back hurts, and you got recommended from a friend to go to the Joint Chiropractic in Seattle. So you're going to search them on Google to find their general email, the same way that you're probably already doing if you're using cold email today. So the Joint Chiropractic, Seattle, West Seattle right there. Let's just do website from Google Maps. So if I scroll down, there's nothing here for email. It doesn't give us an email for these people though. So if I go to the very bottom, I'm going to look for a general email, nothing. So let's go to contact us. Email is right here. So clinic 42020 at thejoint.com. So that's the specific location. Actually, I realized that this is the unique identifier for that specific location as well. But what I'm going to try to do is show you that I can find that general email automatically using Clay by first searching for the Joint Chiropractic in West Seattle, and then at the same time find that general email automatically with AI. So I'm going to open up this Clay workbook template. It's in the description of this video. Basically, it's a link that you can click and it will take this template and put it into your own Clay account. Before I continue, I do want to say clay.com gives you a free trial. It's 14 days. I think if I just search Clay free trial, 14-day pro trial. So you can do it for free and you can cancel whatever you want, or you can continue using it. But you start building for free and then you sign up. So create a Clay account and then you can take the template link and put it into your own account. This is the workbook template. It has the company table here, the general table, and the people table. This is sourcing companies from Google Maps in your specific service area. This is where the general email is extracted and found from the locations. Their general emails are going to this general table, and then the decision makers that are found are going to this people table. For the purpose of this video, this is going to be about just finding general emails and sourcing the companies from Google Maps. So I'll talk about this later in a different video, but companies in general. So let's show you company first. If I go in here, I'm going to try to find again this specific Joint Chiropractic West Seattle. So I'll just copy and paste this into here. What you need to do is find local businesses one, the column, turn this off. You don't want it to be charging you Clay credits. Seattle, Washington. I like to zoom out a little bit. Let's go right here. I'm trying to find West Seattle. West Seattle's right here. Let's go right there. And then the Joint Chiropractic, submit, import and run. Okay, so I found a lot of the joint chiropractics. Wow. Okay, so it's not perfectly accurate, and I'll show you something that's already built into the template to help with that. So I remove this. What's going on is I'll just show you the raw data it's finding. So name, phone, rating, address, website, Google Maps, place, and then industry. And then also there's another sub-industry right here. So this is getting pushed into different columns within the table. So company name right here, address, city, state, industry, sub-industry, additional category. The biggest thing right here is you need to put your own Washington or your own state abbreviation and also the spelled out name in here. So just replace this for what's applicable for you. If you have multiple, just copy and paste this and then go and then put parentheses around the formulas. So that's how you basically find, or how you can do a checkbox filter check for multiple states. Say you're in Michigan, but you also do the surrounding areas in different states. So that's that. But I'm not going to save this. So what it's finding again is the phone as well. It's normalizing the website. It's finding the domain. So simply what I want to show you here is the email extraction function. So this is the first try. I'm not going to show you the whole prompt, but basically it's trying to look at the company website, search on Google for you, and try to find that location specific general email. And then it's going to return it as the output. If it fails, meaning it didn't find anything, and then it's going to run it again. So just sometimes with the AI web scraper, it's going to need to be ran again. And you can see right here, that's what happened. So to make this simple, I'm going to just actually search Seattle to find the Seattle location. I think this is the joint in West Seattle. The way I'll be able to find it is to see if I can see 420. 42020. There it is. Clinic 42020. So what's happening is it's extracting all the emails found. So it could find multiple emails and it will return it. And it will put them all here. And then it will also just write them to the general email table. The rest of this table will basically be finding decision makers, as I was saying. It checks Findymail first with one of the tools that's going to be explained in this general table. Basically gives you work email credits to find from decision makers. Then also it helps you validate the general emails. But it finds the decision maker and then writes them to the people table here. But the only thing I'm really trying to show you in this video is extracting the general emails of that specific office and location. So 42020. So let's just copy this, go to the general table. I'm going to search this and it's right here. So it got pushed into this specific table. Has all the information from that company table pushed into here. Show you this as well. This is a first name AI check that's already built into the table. It's going to be using your chat GPT, OpenAI API. If you want to use Clay credits, it's going to give you Clay credits to have during your trial. So you can use the Clay credits and use the AI, or you can use the OpenAI included thing that will cost you credits, or you can integrate your own account. So you can use this, or you can add account, and you can just look it up on how to integrate your OpenAI key. It's not hard, but it will basically read the username of the email address and tell us if it's a real first name. So right here, Kathy, it extracted Kathy, and it's going to address Kathy by her first name. But, you know, if it's not a real first name like this one, it's not going to say clinic 42020. It's going to say the joint chiropractic team. So hi, the joint chiropractic team. And then it's going to say a poke the bear personalized first line, or you can do whatever you want for your email. And then you can also use the variable Seattle, Washington. You know their address, you know their phone number. And then lastly, Findymail. So Findymail is one of the best and most affordable, effective work email or general email validation tools. So I'll show you Findymail real quick. If you go to pricing, monthly billing, I would recommend just being on the $99 a month plan. So yes, it's $100, but that's 5,000 emails that you can validate and make sure it's safe to send to, so you're not burning your email account and your domain. So it's very important to validate these general emails. These are all valid, which is honestly lucky. I wouldn't say all the emails that are extracted from the companies pulled from the Google Maps scrape are valid and safe to send to, but essentially anything that's marked as valid is good to send to, and you should contact, because they are companies in your service area that are probably not getting emailed and are probably decision makers that you want to talk to. So to finalize this video and show you more of an example, we found the joint chiropractic, honestly more than I wanted to find. It's finding all the locations, emails in the Washington area. Obviously this found the joint chiropractic. So there's a little bit of an error rate, I'll give you that, but we can see right here most of it was, other than this one and this one, specific general emails for that location. I'm going to do one more source. I'm going to turn off credits. I'm going to do Seattle, Washington. I'm going to pull more in this area, chiropractic. Clinics. And I'll show you how this works. So import and run. So say you want to work with a bunch of chiropractic clinics. It's going to automatically pull them. Here we go. So you have all these coming in. And then it's going to automatically run the general email, location-specific general email extraction. So it's normalizing the domain, and then it's extracting the email. Give it a second. It's not the quickest, I'll tell you that. There we go. So if I go click into this one, oops. So if I click holistic, chiropractic, uptown, and then this one. So let's try to find, so this is info at, this is uptown chiropractic 206. And then this Jane app one, it looks like it actually did find the New Leaf one correctly. So that's good. It actually worked almost perfectly. And then finally this Seattle chiropractic spine. This is you can see it's a Gmail result. So let's find holistic, see if we can find the general email there. Wonder how it found the email. I do assume it's probably from their Facebook page. So I'll click that out. Bingo, bango. That was what was found, because it is meant to look on the company specific or location specific company website page. If it can't find the general email and it knows it's probably a franchise or has multiple locations, and then it will go to the location specific company Facebook page. And then if it can't find anything there, it's instructed to go on Google and basically search that specific address of the location from Google Maps and find the general email for that location. So info at holistic, if I can find the info at holistic, it's right there. And then let's just check this one, this last one. So uptown, let's see if there's an email on here to contact. Nope. But if I go to Facebook, there we go. So gmail.com. So you can see it works. But in conclusion, I'm going to go to just me. In conclusion of this video, if you're not emailing these location specific general emails, I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but if you're not emailing them, you're missing out, because you're emailing just the people that are getting contacted by everybody else. And then also these emails that you can find are typically a little bit harder to find, especially in bulk, unless you have an automation and an AI tool, just like I'm giving you today in the description of this video, that you can go start a free trial. You can pay the $99 for Findymail, and you can start pulling companies from Google Maps in your specific service area by keyword, and then validating them already by just plugging in your Findymail API key, which I'm going to show you that real quick before I leave. If I go to the general table, I have mine plugged in automatically for Findymail, but you can see there's invalid emails here. But if I go to edit and then select Findymail account, you just add your account. So that's simply how you put your API key, and you can look up on Google how to put your API key in the Clay column necessary. So if you enjoyed this, just like it for me. I would appreciate that a ton. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to find the decision makers, so the people in their valid work emails, using Clay and Findymail, the two tools I showed you in this video, so you can book more walkthroughs for your business. Thanks for watching.